So we probably all know that video of the white woman Jennifer Murphy singing a song about wanting to become a ninja with a racist Chinese accent, which is wild because ninjas aren't even Chinese.
Maybe I too could be ninja. I want to be ninja.
A lot of people found this video funny, but the best part about it was the Asian lady in the background, constantly in frame, being the only person in the room who was uncomfortable the whole time. It really made me wonder who this woman is. Not the Asian lady, but Murphy. And I really didn't expect there to be a lot of lore behind Jennifer Murphy. Turns out there is. The irony starts with her last name being Murphy, and the whole song being a promo to sell Murphy beds? You know, those beds you can pull off the wall. I thought that was the full extent of her history, but it turns out there's a lot more. Let's start off at the beginning. In 2003, she won Miss Oregon USA and represented that state in the 2004 Miss USA pageant. She didn't really win, but that's probably the origin story of her wanting to become a ninja. Not only was she involved in beauty pageants, she was also in the 4th season of The Apprentice. She was fired in the 6th week, and it seems like she has a connection to Donald Trump because the Miss USA, which is part of the Miss Universe, is also owned by Donald Trump. Why this is important is because after she was fired from The Apprentice, she was offered a job by Donald Trump, which you probably guessed that wouldn't have gone right. Because it didn't. Donald Trump kissed her on the lips, and weirdly enough, she said she wasn't offended. But aside from The Apprentice, she was also in a couple other short films and CSI. But Jennifer Murphy really loved the spotlight, and that opened a whole can of worms that nobody probably expected years later. But I'll get back to that in a second. And in 2016, she really started blowing up from this one video that we all know as I Want to Be Ninja. Let's just unpack this a little. How is this song supposed to promote Murphy beds? There was not a Murphy bed in sight. The only Murphy beds mentioned was in the first line where she said,
I shut my Murphy bed, sat down to scratch my head.
I can't do this shit with a straight face, I'm not gonna lie. This is the only single time that she mentions Murphy beds in the whole song, which goes on for quite a while. But it seems like the story is that she calls herself Go Girl, and her mortal enemy is Chow, which is probably not derived from Chow Mein. She said she was gonna chop Chow down, take Chow down to Chinatown. She calls Chow a creep. She tells a story about how she trained in the mountains to eventually defeat Chow. It's still kind of wild to me how she trained to be a ninja, which is Japanese, and then mentions chopping Chow down in Chinatown, but who cares about those little inconsistencies when the song is already pretty racist? But after hearing that song, you might probably think, oh, that song is not gonna last long. It's probably just a one-hit wonder. Her career will be over just as fast as Lil Mosey's. But no. Let me tell you guys something. She's dropping a movie in November 2023, and it's called the I Want to Be Ninja movie. And as any person who lived most of her life in the early 2000s, she has a website. It's called iwanttobeninja.com. Now we have the can of worms I mentioned earlier, so let's dig in. Promoting her movie as from TikTok to the big screen is already a pretty wild statement to make, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna love this laugh out loud comedy for all ages, she claims. I mean, except if you're Asian, of course. On her homepage, she has a whole block dedicated to merch. Funnily enough, she got an Asian man to wear it. And in her merch catalog, she has 2 sets of merch. She has one supporting Go Girl, which is herself, all pink, and one supporting Chow, mean, evil, creepy Chow. That's mostly black themed. You can very clearly see she's a millennial though, because the way she forces herself to be a meme, put on shirts with some funny Twitter replies that she fished out as a caption on the shirts, is kind of funny. Here's one of them saying that one girl, when she finds out she's 0.000, Jesus, that's a lot of zeros, 1% Japanese, with a screenshot of the best video ever. This kind of shows me how funny it is that she really does know the difference. She's not just some dumb person who's being insensitive by accident. She really does know the difference because she advertises it on her shirt, which honestly makes it worse. Another shirt says white moms when they say hola at a Chinese restaurant. Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing. Her whole merch line is kind of but one of the items on her store really caught my eye, and that's a branded Naruto kunai set, and the title of this product is Ninja Leaves.
Is Naruto Shippuden.
She sells Naruto themed merch and she doesn't even know what it is, because she would have known that it's Leaf Ninja of the Hidden Leaf, not Ninja Leafs, because she just saw Leaf and Ninja and thought, hey, Ninja Leaf. That just really proves to me that she just saw ninja gear and thought it was cute and quirky and decided to sell it. Now let's get to the balls of the elephant, the movie itself. It's supposed to be coming soon. I was tracking that movie for a while now, and at first it said dropping in October, but you know, it's already past October. It's been saying November for a while now too, and I'm still waiting for the movie to come out because I really want to see it. The poster already gives you 3 whole fake 5-star movie reviews. I highly doubt someone would give a movie 5 stars just because it's based on an internet celebrity, because look at the Fred series, it was awful. Not every internet celebrity needs a movie, and I'm honestly very curious if this movie really is as hilarious as she makes it out to be. The movie title on the poster looks like some actual word art from Microsoft Word from 2008 that we used back in elementary school. But honestly, the juiciest part of the movie is the costumes. It really caught my eye. Why does Chow look like Palpatine from Star Wars? He's supposed to be a ninja. Why is he wearing a cape and a sword? Supposed to be a katana that looks like a lightsaber. It honestly seems highly useless to me when you're a ninja and you're supposed to have stealth and be ready for every obstacle that crosses your path. But one sharp thing on a wall and your cape is getting shredded and you're gonna be stuck with your cape. Now let's talk about Go Girl. I've never seen a ninja wear latex suits and high heels. Her costume is the exact opposite of Chow because it's useless on a different level from Chow's. It looks way too tight. It looks very reflective. As soon as someone shines a light on you, you're gonna look like the bat sign. How is it supposed to be for all ages when she's dressed up like an actual stripper? The high heels, the latex suit, a very short skirt. Seems like whenever you climb a rooftop, the wind is just gonna gust through your beaver. It doesn't make any sense. All ages, huh? The practicality of their costumes are completely useless on 2 different levels. How is Go Girl supposed to defeat Chow in latex high heels and a short skirt, while Chow, being a Sith Lord, has to fight back with his cape and his big ass robes and all? How do you expect me to believe that Go Girl is gonna train up in the mountains with a skirt that short and actual heels? How is she gonna climb the mountain in heels? Just like the original song, this movie is already destined to not make sense. And it seems like she's aiming to create a cult classic movie like The Room or Who Killed Captain Alex, but nothing could ever beat those cinematic masterpieces if they wanted to. I'm not that much of a movie critic, but I really did give the new Space Jam the lowest rating possible on Rotten Tomatoes and gave it a very lengthy review because I really hated every second of my life watching that movie, which is kind of a huge statement because I sat through Atomic Falafel the entirety of that movie. I really wanted to treat you guys with an interview with Jennifer Murphy. I try to get a hold of her team, just at least ask some questions. No reply, of course. I highly doubt that she has any time for simpletons like me who are not skilled in the art of ninjutsu, but in that situation I kind of failed you guys. I'm sorry. But since her movie is gonna come out in November this month at the time of recording, I'm gonna take one for the team. I'm gonna buy the movie, I'm gonna watch it and review it for you guys, so you guys don't have to sit through that whole probably hour and a half of brain rot. Not only will I sit through Riley Reid rap for 4 hours on stream to satisfy your sadistic needs, I'll also watch this probably shitty movie because I'm willing to make the sacrifice. So if you want to make sure that you catch the review of the movie, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.